Alright. That's good enough.
Yeah, that's good enough. Such review. Yes, I like the way he punched the wall. That is my review. Take the wall. What?
Alright.
Oh yeah, I didn't. Hang on. Wait.
Hang on, we're starting. Are you still there? Oh boy. Alright. This is Boku no Hero, My Hero Academia. Boku. Boku. By Kohei Horkoshi, chapter 147. Basically, the chapter was mostly catching up with Deku and Eraserhead and those guys. Are you back?
Yes, I'm back.
Okay. I was just summarizing what happened in the chapter. It was basically just them catching up with Eraserhead and Deku and the wall guy in a Raku, I think his name is. You remember his name?
The guy with glasses, not glasses, the weird eyes.
Oh, wall guy.
You know what?
With the suspenders, the suspender guy. Iranaka's name. Yeah, he was talking about how it takes a lot of endurance to like maintain that much of a wall, and then he opened up the wall, and then they were like, "Why is he opening up the wall?" And we learned Lock Rock, I think, is the guy's name, the new guy.
Yeah.
The mask and the earrings. With the lock earrings, who's with Eraserhead. He got attacked by Kimiko for maybe
like,
twice
she
disguised.
Faked herself as the other
guy.
guy.
Yeah, I think it was either her or twice. Yeah, he copied her and they both double teamed him, stabbed him in the hand, and he tried to lock, I guess, the knife in the hand to grab them. But there's another one, and Deku came through the wall. He was like, "Oh, hey, what's up, man?" And for some reason, Eraserhead wasn't cautious enough to like realize they were getting tricked. And Deku got snuck up on.
Yeah.
Miko was, she's, splashed out of her clothes, and Eraserhead tried to fight her, and he got stabbed. Are the villains that much more powerful than the heroes, you think? Because like she wasn't intimidated by Eraserhead at all, like, fighting with him.
No, she wasn't. She's like a sadist kind of person.
Oh, you think she's just like, even if he was stronger than her, she wouldn't really react with fear, you think?
I don't know that kind of reaction. She's like psychotic.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. No, sadist I think is the right word. She like Harley Quinn from Batman. Do you agree with that? Seeing similarities? Are there any superheroes in Boku no Hero that remind you of an American like counterpart or a Western counterpart?
The guy who looks like Deadpool.
Oh, Twice? Is that who you're talking about? The copy guy?
His name. I don't remember his name.
Okay, the copy guy. Is he a villain or a hero? The guy from this chapter?
Hero, isn't he? No, he's a. Wait, hang on. I can't remember.
Does he have a mask over his face?
Yeah, he's got a mask on.
And then it's Twice, yeah. Twice. If he was in this chapter and he had a mask over his face, it was Twice. But yeah, so basically, I mean, the pacing has changed a little bit. It's a little bit slower and more focused on like, certain moments, I guess, and things like that. What were your thoughts overall on this chapter? Did you enjoy it?
See, okay, the thing is, I binged through this manga, so it didn't feel
the whole series or just this chapter?
No, like, okay, so I think it was last week. Like, after the recent episode a few weeks ago, I was like, you know what, I can't wait. So I just like continued off from where it was from the
manga. For the anime?
Yeah, and then I caught up to like 100 or so chapters, and I was like, wow, this is intense. So this current chapter, I'm like, yeah, I don't remember anyone.
Wait, the chapter was quite intense, or the binging was quite intense? All at once.
Just this chapter.
Yeah, no, it's the chapters used to get criticized because they were really fast paced, like
Yeah.
point to point to point. And a lot of people felt like he didn't like slow down and focus on the characters or give you enough time to like really get attached to them or feel emotional. That was like one of the biggest criticisms. But now he's like slowing down the pace a lot, and we got the like Kirishima backstory, this arc and things like that. So it's a lot more. It's not slow pace. It's just slower than how fast it used to be. Like it used to be really
not like anime One Piece slow paced.
No, nothing is that slow. No, not even the original Dragon Ball is that slow. That's as slow as it gets. That's like sometimes they adapt like half a chapter an episode. It's like 30 minutes. So what was your favorite panel of this
when she reveals her face?
Oh, okay. Yeah, mine I like the one where it looked like a Western comic where it's like she was sneaking up on him and it's like super detailed. I saw that a lot. What would you rate this chapter overall?
See, like.
I guess since you're new, you should like introduce yourself.
I don't know.
What do you want to be? What do you want to be called first of all on this channel? What nickname or epithet or pseudonym would you like to be called by?
Nickname?
In the review, yeah.
I don't mind.
Your normal name?
I don't mind anything.
You don't? Okay, I'll call you Frogface. All right.
What?
That's it.
Oh my.
Okay, what would you rate the chapter Frogface overall out of 10? 10 being the best.
6.
6? All right. So like slightly above average, I guess.
Yeah. It's not that bad. It's just more like
was it disappointing to you in anyone? Yeah, it's a transition. It's more of a transition chapter. Who's your favorite? How long have you been like reading Boku no Hero? Just this year?
I like hang on. So I read through it within like.
Did you watch the original anime season when it came out? Season 1? Like 2 years ago?
Then I stopped for a bit. Okay. And then once season 2 came out, I was like, you know what? Let's actually try this out because I thought it was a typical shonen anime. So I was like, I don't want to watch this. It seems too Western.
Really?
Like, nah. Yeah, because every time I saw it, I was like, oh, this is like a typical Western thing superhero.
Yeah. You don't enjoy those types of things?
But then when season 2 came out, I was like, you know what? Let's catch up to it. So I did.
Okay.
And then, like around the beginning half of season 2, I was like, let's catch up to the manga. So it took me like two days to catch up.
Oh, really?
2 to 3 days.
That's so weird because like you're so lazy when it comes to like catching up to things. It's like you're either 110% like just binging it or just not at all.
Yeah,
or just not everything. Yeah, you're just like not sleeping, just reading, or you're just not. You're just like, oh yeah, I tried it years ago and I dropped it. I can't be bothered.
Yeah, that's me. I either get bothered or just can't be bothered.
You're either you're like all might. You're either like full strength. You're really weak and just can't be bothered to do it, right?
It has to be really good to like make me finish the whole thing.
Yeah.
Catch my whole attention.
Yeah. I used to be the same way. Now I'm a lot more tolerant of like crap and like mediocrity, I guess. Yeah, I'm a lot more tolerant. Well, Boku no Hero is not crap, but I'm more patient with like series because like One Piece didn't blow me away at the beginning, like the early chapters. Just like chapter 1 was really good. It was quite good, and then it had like a drop off after that. Yeah, with Shanks and stuff.
I watched. Okay, so my friend was like, "Hey, watch One Piece for several years," and I was like, "No, I don't want to." And then I finally decided to, and I was like, "Wow, this is good." And she's like, "I told you so." It took me 2
years.
months
Yeah,
to catch
I
up.
was. Yeah, I was that
And I
person
spent
for many people.
what?
Watch it. I was that person for many people where I was pressuring them. I was telling them they'd enjoy it, and it was like, no, it looks so stupid.
Yeah,
It looks
that's
so
what I was
stupid. I'm never going to enjoy that. They're like, I'm never going to
because
enjoy that, and now they're
this
quite
was
obsessed with it.
this was back when I was like into Bleach.
Oh
So I was like,
no,
this is my
dark days.
like
Yeah,
new days. And I was like, I don't want this
dark
stupid pirate anime thing.
time.
I don't.
Yeah, you're like,
And
it's not edgy enough. Why aren't they dressed all in black? You know,
yeah,
where are
and
the
then
katanas
it
and
looked really cringy at the time. And then
yeah.
what was it? I watched like 10 to 15 episodes per day. Didn't go out.
Wow. Yeah,
And then
it's quite
I finally
endearing to
caught
just
up.
sit there in your pajamas, not showering, just watching One Piece, right?
Yeah, there's
All day.
hygiene, man. Oh my god.
No, you're just, a cave troll. Just sitting there,
What?
just in your pajamas.
So
Give
after
me
I
both.
caught up,
You're
wait,
sleeping.
continue.
Yeah. Not eating. I was just saying you're not eating your sleeping for watching it. You're just consuming One Piece. It's your life source.
Yeah, it consumed me. So after I caught up, I was like obsessed. I went to look at pictures and everything. I was like
Oh
listing all
no.
the names of the characters that
Oh
I saw.
no.
Go upstairs then. Why don't you go upstairs? Because Mama's there as well. I'm not going upstairs because Mama's there. Go to that side. Okay, but then I can't hear. I told you my audio jack is. So, and then when I went on holiday, I was like, let's buy a One Piece poster.
Really?
And I saw figurines, and I was like, let's buy more figurines.
So that's when you picked up all that stuff. That's
A lot of
yeah.
what?
Can you hear me?
Picked up what?
All the merch,
Not all of it.
all the weeaboo things that you
Like
own
I
of
think.
One
Hang
Piece.
on. When did I watch One Piece? Okay, at the time I was watching One Piece, what anime was I watching? Let me check my mail.
Did you wait until you finished or caught up with Bleach before you started it?
It was still airing.
Oh, okay. So that was quite a bit
Yeah.
of time ago. But as far as Boku no Hero goes, so you have like the same friends that like One Piece enjoy it, or
It doesn't have the same vibe as One Piece because One Piece I was
really obsessive about it?
like shocked that this kind of anime existed.
Oh, why is that?
I don't know because when I first watched it was like so unique and like just the amount
Yeah.
of characters that you see, like
Yes.
it's just overwhelming. But like Boku no Hero, like it's really, really, really good, but not on the level as One Piece.
Very. I don't think we should say these things in a Boku no Hero review, but I understand. Who is your favorite
I love all
Boku
the
no Hero
characters though
character?
equally in Boku no Hero. That's the thing.
Oh, okay. So you don't have like a
If I
particular favorite? Yes.
Bakugo,
If there's a gun to your head,
Bakugo,
Really?
or Todoroki.
What do you what do you like about Baku and Todoroki?
I don't know. Bakugo's like he's different to the others. He's still immature and growing.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was
And you feel like
like a cocky kind of
other characters
person.
are.
He was like, oh, Obi, Ichiban ne naruzo. That kind of person.
And you can kind of relate to that, obviously.
No.
In the way.
Wow. Japanese, yeah, no. Okay.
Ichiban.
I didn't like his attitude at the first time I saw him, but
You didn't like his personality, or?
no, the first time we saw him when he was treating like
Yes.
like that, and I liked how he was like starting to acknowledge. He's like a tsundere. He's like, oh, I hate you, but like I know you're strong. I'm gonna be stronger than you, you know.
Yeah, that must be, like I said, that's quite similar to your personality type. So,
I know.
people who are like him can identify it. Yes, I'm quite serious. But yeah, so he easy. I have a lot of things. A lot of people who some people connected with his character right away. I thought he was quite a bit of a hard to digest character in the beginning because he's not he's not like a lot of traditional rivals. I wouldn't say he was shallow. I just would say like the way he was written, I didn't know exactly what direction the author was taking him, or how his characterization was supposed to feel as you're reading it. Like it's very
a few times.
Yeah, it's very odd, like how you're supposed to be feeling about the character at the very beginning.
Yeah.
Like a jerk, is he supposed to be cool?
Is he gonna be a villain or anything?
Is he kind of like slightly
he's so
bad?
Angry all the time.
Yeah. He's very just one-dimensionally moody and negative.
That's
to
why
the main character
is explosive.
Yeah. But he grew on me quite a bit, especially in the previous arc and things like that. When he was focused on like the fight with Deku, really, I felt like it was quite insightful to his personality and his relationship with Deku.
Yeah.
And the dynamic they have, that whole battle of him sort of realizing he's inferior.
Is that the one where All Might interferes at the end?
Yes. And he blames himself for not being strong enough to protect him. Yes.
When that happened, I was like, "Damn, I didn't like." I've been thinking like straight ahead. I've been thinking about Bakugo's thought process. Like, I didn't know he thought that way.
Yeah.
I didn't know he felt guilty about it.
Yeah, they part of it a hint, and it fit his personality. But it was surprising, and I thought it showed a lot of like drastic development for his like psyche in that moment, that he could acknowledge those things and could openly sort of be self-aware enough. Like it was quite a bit of development from him from the beginning, what he was at the beginning of the series. It actually reminded me kind of Usopp from One Piece, because in a weird way, because Usopp's another character when he first appeared, I was not a fan of him at all.
Same.
And I was very confused why he was even a protagonist in the story. I was like, why would you design a character this way, and why does he act this way? Like, what's his purpose in the series? And then he develops so much that it becomes like quintessential to the story.
Guy.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's also buff. Yeah, I guess. Bakugo's already buff, I guess, for like a 13-year-old or 14-year-old. But yeah. So who would you say was the MVP of this chapter?
Sorry?
The MVP, the most valuable person in the chapter.
In this chapter?
Yes.
The girl.
Himiko?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Or maybe Deku, the idiot mole or whatever they call him.
Deku is always the MVP in other chapters. Other characters need some love.
Yeah, good point. What do you want to see, and what do you expect to see next chapter?
The other people fighting. I'm just like.
Oh, like Mirio, or like, yeah. You think we're gonna shift over to them?
Well, they might just like continue with Deku for a few chapters and then change.
Is that what you want to see, or what you expect to see?
I expect to see.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of wanted to go back to Mirio, but I feel like that since he's closer to Overhaul, I think that's probably going to be the finale, or like what we're going to see last. I think since he doesn't have a problem, since he can just phase through walls and stuff, like this isn't going to stop him, so he can get to him really quickly, I guess. So we're probably gonna stick, I think, with them for like a little bit, and then maybe shift over. Do you think Eraserhead or Rock are in trouble?
No.
At all? No,
When was the last time Eraserhead had trouble?
this chapter.
No,
I think.
no, like in
Yeah,
super
he's
big trouble
no
where he
never.
couldn't
But
even move.
I mean, maybe yeah. I mean, maybe during the first invasion of the school with Shigaraki, maybe.
Yeah.
You know, the hand guy, maybe a little bit. But other than that, no, he's not really in trouble. But
Yeah, he'll be fine. Maybe he'll probably
you think
be
so?
okay.
Think Lockrock's gonna get killed or severely injured? He's already stabbed.
Probably
And he
injured.
kind
Yeah.
of, he's incapacitated, I guess. Do you think we're gonna see a team up between Eraserhead and Deku, similar to Fat Gun and Kirishima?
Well, it depends on circumstances.
True. But I'm asking you to like predict a certain thing.
So
Yeah. It's 3v1, so I don't think Eraserhead's gonna handle them all by himself.
it'll probably be up to Deku because I don't know because
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe it. It's like a weird team up between Eraserhead and Deku. I can't imagine it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless
Their
it's like
person because their personalities are different, or because their powers like don't complement each other.
probably like both.
um.
Actually, personality-wise, like Eraserhead can probably tell Deku what to do, but just in general, can't imagine it.
Yeah. What would you say is the greatest strength of the series, and what's the greatest flaw of the series so far?
Okay. Just the way they focus on every character, and they manage to make us like them and just see their past without making it super cringy, and seeing their like how the characters themselves like realize their weaknesses, and sometimes they don't know their weaknesses, and others notice it.
Okay.
Just like acknowledgement and stuff. And just the powers are just I'm a digger for superpowers, so
What would you say is its weakest aspect?
the weakest aspect,
Yes. Something you would wish would improve or change.
right now I haven't got any, but the weakest aspect for me is that I can't absorb everything, but that's just me.
Is that you can't absorb everything?
I can't absorb everything because that's
Like there's too much going on? Yeah.
no, it's just me. I can't.
The characters or the plot?
Just like the speech and everything. I'm not good at that.
Okay.
I'm not good at absorbing information.
I understand. I mean, just like Bakugo.
Yeah, but oh, look at no!
Yeah. Does Bakugo have like a catchphrase he screams a lot?
Deku!
Yeah.
That's his catchphrase.
Baku, I wonder since you're more fluent in Japanese than I have you ever read it in any like original like Japanese?
Roll? No, I haven't.
Seen any of it?
Watched
Because yeah, I know the way they translate a lot of Bakugo's speech in the manga is very crude. It's like super super crude. And I was wondering, like, does he have a crude speech pattern in Japanese, or is it exaggerating based on like the translator? Like, does he? Yeah.
Okay.
Because you know, in Japanese, there's a rough way of talking, and then there's like, and I was like, which is it?
Because you have informal language.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, is he just speaking really informally, or is he actually being like?
He's probably speaking really informal because in anime he's like super informal and loud and explosive.
Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, you watched the anime and you heard his Japanese voice, right?
Yeah.
Is it? Do you recognize any like? Is it just like really broken, like bare basic, like gutter trash, like sort of speech or something?
He's just an angry kid. He's just like shouting informal while being angry. It's just a typical Bakugo.
Does informal denote like like improper, like sort of like lack of like schooling in Japan, or is it just like your attitude you think more?
Sorry?
Because Bakugo's supposed to be quite like he's supposed to be one of the top students in the class. So like when he's speaking, like when you speak in a rough way in Japan, culturally, does it mean you're like come across stupid, or does it mean you just come like it's your personality type?
His personality now. Wait.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
I want to end the review here before it gets too long. So that was Boku no Hero Academia, chapter 147. Any questions or comments about the chapter? Togawice. I thought it was about an 8 out of 10. Good chapter, Boku no Hero. Amazing art as usual. And pretty bad.
Consistent art.
Yeah, the art is really consistent. But yeah, so I thought it was proper, good chapter, exciting. I don't mind the pacing. I'm really excited to get back to Mirio, but I mean we're close. We're close to that, I guess.
Yeah.
And yeah, do you think we're gonna see the girl from the Big Three this arc fight or anything? Because all three members are around the mafia sort of hideout. And do you think the villain, the main villain overhaul with the bird mask and everything?
Yeah.
Do you think they're gonna deal with him in this arc, or it's gonna like sort of dovetail into a larger arc?
He's probably gonna delve into more because I don't know. He seems like I don't know how they're
bigger,
gonna end
right? Yeah. I mean,
it doesn't seem like it's more like I don't know, different morals.
Yeah, I've been predicting.
Like,
you think he's gonna? Okay, you think he's gonna be like less of a villain than Shigaraki, I guess.
Yeah.
Like less of an opponent, a direct opponent or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been speculating with people that he's gonna kill Mirio.
Yeah.
Mirio separated, and I think that might it's the right situation. Like he's being built up as overwhelmingly powerful. Like maybe kidnap Mirio, if not kill him. But I think like it's that classic horror movie trope where like someone is like, oh, I'll go handle it by myself, and then they go off and just get into trouble on their own. So I'm really expecting something like that to happen. But yeah, that was chapter 147. Thank you, Frogface, for joining me. How did you feel about your first Boku no Hero review?
Well, I realized that I suck at reading information.
And yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. And what can you do a sign off in Japanese? If you say something in Japanese, and I'll end it there.
僕のヒーローアカデミアはマジで楽しいと思います。
Is that it?
ちょっと待って。ウェズリーはめんどくさい。ありがとうございました。
ありがとう。
じゃあね、みんな。
Yeah, bye everybody.
聞くのはありがとう。